Hey guys, let's go ahead and map my controller. I am going to be doing this on the PC developer version. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. The audio is working. There's still that weird cutout right there. Death animation works. Good, good, good. Oop. Oh. Glitch. Alright, cool. That's a weird glitch. Good to know that that's glitched there. I can fix that pretty easily though. It's something to do with the system loading, scrolling left. So once I get a game over, I'll go ahead and update that real quick and then relaunch and see if it fixes it. Okay. Threw me off a little bit there. I really should fix his placement, because that is a very curious placement there. I need to put him closer to the wall. Oh, the NES slowdown is real. Okay. How are you guys doing though? Okay, so if I jump way over here, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna fix his placement too. Oh, he didn't die. Okay, that's fine. Hey Noah, how you doing? I found out what's causing the music to quit. It's gonna require me to do a little bit more coding. It'll be fixed in the next update on the demo, actually. This is more for me to talk with y'all. So how you doing, Noah? Oof. Use the slowdown to your advantage is my best option here. Yeah. You got a few shows coming up? Nice. Last Life. Oof. Run. There we go. If I can make it through here, I get my health back. Dang it. You got me. Cool. Alright, so give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick update to the game and then relaunch it. So I need to take that. No. Okay. Nice. Yeah, dude. Longhouse has been very, very busy. It's been pretty crazy, actually. I'm actually fixing that monster placement there. There we go. There's that. Okay, so that's fixed there. There we go. Dude. So a new episode of Attack on Titan, the live action series or the anime? And Noah, you gotta be playing at the Longhouse here soon then, I'm assuming? Well, I can't wait to actually see you guys at the Longhouse. I'm going to be doing the streaming myself there. Oof. Alright, so the game should launch back up here in a second. I'm just doing some quick changes here. Alright, there we go. Now I have to reset my controller, because I don't have it set for my controller all the time right now, actually. I have it set where you can adjust it as you like. It actually can help, because that would be a subscription. Oh, my controller's disconnecting and reconnecting. Oh. My controller's dying. Thank you very much. Boom. Come on, controller's being stupid. I gotta get a new USB controller for my computer. This one's kind of going. This one's kind of dying. I'll switch over to the other one. Okay, so that controller came unplugged, so I gotta relaunch the game now, because I just gotta register that I have the new controller plugged in. Wow. There we go. Aha. So, the anime is almost done though. That's actually pretty cool. I haven't watched Attack on Titan in a long time. So, let's see if these bugs fixes just works. And thank you very much, Noah, for that. I died instantly looking over at the chat. Now, if I did this correctly, yeah, it won't scroll left anymore. There. There we go. Oh. Died. I'm looking forward to getting a lot of these bugs fixed out of here. I've been working on it a little bit. There was some bugs I found in the older version that I'm glad I fixed. I didn't even know they were there until I playtested it last time. Hey! What's up, Ricardo? Oof. Dang it. Death. On a plus note, Evercade is talking to me about releasing my game on there. I'm going to see if they give me the option to have my own cartridge for my games, or if I'm going to be in a bundle. Either way will be really rad. Oof. Dang it. See, there's a bug right there that I can't do much about. That's the sprite glitch. It's the way the NES actually reads data. Let's see, like, he wasn't actually there. That's what happens there. It keeps the sprite on, but it deactivates it if something's going on. Like if there's too much going on the screen, or too many sprites trying to roll at the same time, it'll sometimes replace the wrong sprite, which is what that is. I can minimalize it, but I can't completely remove it, not without some heavy tweaking. See, those guys will get you every time. Every time. You guys want me to show you a little secret one of these times? Because I totally will. So, Ricardo, did you get your copy ordered up yet? Noah's been pretty cool about it. And Skylar, I'm not sure if you did or not. I'll send you a link. Hold on. I need to get a new MIDI keyboard to finish some of this music, though. Like the third stage music, I was in the middle of working on that when the keyboard stopped working. And that upset me very deeply. Because I need my MIDI keyboard back. Slow down, yeah. Dang it, they got in a bad pattern there. I'm gonna end up fixing that pattern though. But one of the glitches with my demo that I fixed that I didn't know was there was one of these screen warps that I put in for the finished version, this version. I forgot to remove it from the demo, so it tried to warp you to an area that the demo doesn't have. So it would actually cause the whole game to just go weird. There's a good pattern. There we go. Haha. Dang it. If you shoot those guys too fast, you'll only hit the top guy. Haha. I'm going to be fixing the music glitch here in the next 2-ish days. And then I'm going to be posting the demo update. After this stream here, I'm actually going to take this video here and post it directly up on the YouTube for me. That's part of the Q&A of this. See, he's not actually there. He can't hurt me. There we go. Ready for the chaos music here? He's not acting right. Yeah, he's not acting right. Yeah, the boss, he's immune when he's not supposed to be immune, and he takes damage when he's not supposed to. Because he's set to, whenever you do damage to him, to put him back into the immune state, and then start moving around so that you can't just sit there and just pound him like that. But for some reason, he's not. I gotta fix that. That's just changing order of everything. Alright. I'm gonna do this level, and then I'm gonna hopefully make it through this level without dying. Because I only got 2 lives left. He got stuck. The way that the programming is set up for the game is whenever they take damage, it's set to go to a specific line of the code to do the specific action for that. For some reason, it's not going to the section for him to like start moving where he's supposed to be immune to damage, because he's only supposed to be able to take damage whenever he's sitting there laughing at you. But for some reason, it's defaulting him to the laughing where he doesn't move, but he's doing the animation for the spinning, so he's not moving like he's supposed to, and he's taking damage when he shouldn't. So it's a small issue in string coding. I should be able to fix it pretty easily just by adjusting it. I had the same problem with actually the 3rd level boss. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah. I hate the fact that the music stops when you die, because it takes away from me a little bit. Yeah. I had help with some of the coding from a guy named Dale Coop. Good dude, real cool dude. He noticed that I had some of the same bugs that he had. He's been helping me out with some of the fixing and stuff like that, so he actually is going on a credit as a programmer. Yeah, I know it's causing it. I'm trying to fix other more pertinent bugs. Like there was a bug where if you tried scrolling left on certain areas, it would actually warp you to a screen that doesn't exist. So it would actually cause the whole game to crash. There's also a bug that if you die whenever there's too much going on the screen, it'll stop you from actually moving to your checkpoint. Oh crap, come on. See, he's immune right now. He's not taking damage. There he is. Whenever they flashed, they took damage. and I died. And that's a game over. Cool. Alright, so there's two warp screens in this game. 2 in the whole game. There's one on the first level, one on the second level. I'm going to show you the other on the second level because it's the one that everyone knows about and that was broken. I actually have to test to make sure it works properly right now. And then after I do that, if I get a game over or I want to restart the game to show you the first warp screen, I can. Part of the reason why I put them in initially was just for testing purposes, so I didn't have to play through the same levels over and over again. But I decided to keep them and actually make a whole like Mario-esque warp system out of it. So let's go to the level. Let's make it to level 2 without dying this time, shall we? Okay, so we got through him. Are you still living out here, Ricardo, or did you move? I can't remember if you moved. Yeah, see, he's just permanently stuck there. Gotcha. This is the warp. Skips level 2 and 3. But it's still broken because it was only supposed to skip that level. That was it. It was supposed to put you to the next level, which now I have to go back and actually beat level 2 to test level 3 working properly. Okay, the Borg guy is not working right, and he is hovering. Oh. He's broken. Okay. Good to know. He walked off the edge. Thank you. See, these ones are working okay. Thank you. I just need to get to the checkpoint up here. Now, third level boss used to be the hardest boss in the game, other than the final boss. And I found that that was too difficult, so I actually fixed him. But he's having some of the same issues that the other level 1 boss was having, where it's getting stuck. So it's something to do with what action step it's taking. Oh, the level 3 boss. He was only attackable whenever he was attacking you, and you'll see what I'm talking about with this. With the stage was set up to be difficult. Oh no. Yeah. See, that guy, I made him fire a little bit too fast there. But yeah, I'll show you what I'm talking about with the third stage boss. But this boss is now far more difficult. I'm not going to beat the game, not because I don't have the ability to, because I don't want to show the final boss. See, he fires too fast now, so he's even harder to get through. So you have to really like conserve your damage here. Take as little damage. But see, I have 3 hits before death right now. So as long as I can keep the turrets at bay, I'm fine. But he glitched out. And this is another glitch that I fixed on every level except for this one, where sometimes when you die, you come back invisible. It's the same glitch that causes the music to stop. It's not triggering properly. It's something to do with the checkpoint system not registering things properly. Okay. Come on. But if you kill enemies too fast, it will not register that they're enemies anymore. But the problem is with that is the shooting enemies. Oof. The shooting enemies will keep shooting. There we go. Okay, so let's get to the 3rd level boss, normal, and then I'll show you the next, the warp after I reset after that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. And this game does work on the original NES. It's actually made to. I didn't discover the PC running ability until much later. Okay, I messed up there. The firing rate for the turret was meant to be manageable, but annoying. Because they're supposed to be one of the tough enemies. Because that level, level 4, is one of the last levels. Because there's a total of 7 levels in the game. And each one is progressively longer and harder. And the problem is the 7th level is got no unique enemies to it, except for the final boss. And I set it up that way on purpose. But yeah, the slowdown is they call it the NES slowdown. If there's too many sprites on the screen at once, it'll slow down. The NES was able to handle up to 8 sprites pretty easily, but each one of the bullets you see is a sprite. And then my character is a sprite. And because of the size of my character, it's even harder. So you see a lot of more homebrew games use smaller sprites, like micro mages and things of that nature. Because it's less intensive for it to read. That's why things like Mega Man back in the day, which was one of the influences of this for me, had a lot of slowdown issues. So this game was built to the specification of an old NES game. Oh no, I glitched. I put them in the bad pattern again. I'm just gonna do the warp here in a minute, but yeah, and I set this up so you can't scroll left unless it's necessary, just to prevent additional errors. Think Mario 1 with the scrolling. I'm hoping my next project after this one, which is going to be more Zelda style gameplay, will be able to get rid of all of the glitches from this game before then, so I don't have those same glitches in the next game. Oh, they're doubling up. And that's another trick you can do on NES. If you go have them partially off screen, it'll actually mess them up. Haha. See, it's supposed to be immune when he's moving, and you can see him rotating there. And it's explosion of his head, of course, but he's not meant to do that. I gotta beat this level without dying. Easier said than done. I've played these levels so many times throughout my testing process. I've made adjustments to them based on my testing, whether it's too difficult, too easy, too broken. Come on, dropper. Drop. Thank you. Like right there, I just scrolled left. It's going to cause an error somewhere else later on in this level. But I have no choice but to be able to scroll left there a little bit. See, there's no dropper there this time. So as long as I can make it to the boss area, I should be able to beat this level just fine. And what's funny is some of their patterns that I've created are a little bit more sporadic, just to make them so they're not so easily predictable. But that creates a major issue with other things. Okay, see, he's getting stuck in the same loop where once I hurt him, he doesn't get out of me hurting him, but he still shoots at me, so he can still kill me. Another thing with the NES slowdown is if you fire fast enough, see, he doesn't take the damage, but if you fire fast enough, it'll prevent the enemy projectiles from firing as well. Area 3, the sewer level. I hate the music in this level. I utterly hate the music in this level. At first I was going for like a industrial, like heavy, angry sound, but then I added the high-pitched thing and it sounds like a weird rave. So I'm gonna have to make the adjustments to that when I get my MIDI keyboard next week. I guess gotta get to the checkpoint without taking any more damage. Thank you. The checkpoints give you health back. There we go. All right. So this boss used to be utterly broken, and that's because the stage here is set up for him to be able to move around freely, but now he's stuck constantly getting ready to shoot at you. So he became too easy. So I gotta go back, I gotta fix the coding for the enemies. And we're back here now. I'm gonna get in that game over so I can get my lives back. yeah, I hate the music in the third level so much. The music I'm most proud of is the warp screen music, the boss music, and fourth level music. I like what I've done with this stage's music compared to what it used to be. This is the fun one. This is the secret no one's seen yet. I make the secrets like actually secret where you don't know that they're there. The living mines are kind of a meh enemy. They're more of an annoyance for the platforming sections. Same with the living ooze there. He's more of a nuisance, but I only have the living ooze in the one space, and I need to put him more throughout the level here. Because, yeah. Oh, I forgot to jump. The Borgs and the living mines are everywhere. The turrets are everywhere. There's even a turret right there if you scroll all the way to the right, but most people don't. They just see the ladder and start climbing. How cold is it in Minnesota right now? This should fix the music. Do 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 do. As long as I don't take any more damage, I should be fine. Thank you. It's way colder than here. I can't remember. Did you grow up with an NES or? See, it didn't give me my health back at that checkpoint, so that means that checkpoint's kind of messed up. Good to know. The Borg seem to shoot too high, too. There we go. Now you get to see the 4th level boss. Ah, there we go. Area 5. The lower labs. Oh, he's not animating properly. Okay. That's good to know. None of these guys seem to be running right, so... Ooh! And there's the invisible glitch. Well, what's cool about the invisible glitch is I'm also immune to projectile damage, just fall damage. So that green ooze right there will actually kill you. Let's see if it fixes... Nope. There we go. See, he's not moving much. I gotta fix those guys then. I need to give the wheelchair guys more help too. That seems too weak. Well, they're called the failed experiments. They're actually ooze attempted to be merged with humans. I'm gonna close that. Yeah. So those guys are called the failed experiments. They were human people or monsters or machinery that were attempted to mix with the ooze, because those are the lower labs. But they failed them, so they're like merged with the wheelchair. Then they're supposed to like split in half and like attack you constantly. Well, they're not very strong. They're pretty. You can jump over them. They don't shoot projectiles, and they're pretty meh with movement. But they do like 2 damage. The little living ooze thing that moves around, that thing is supposed to move around like crazy fast, and then go rah, and go at you. And he's seeming not to do that so much. The ooze mimics, the jar-looking things, they're supposed to go blah and then shoot at you. But it's not doing the blah part. It's just going do 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 do. So that's down to the action step thing again, where the coding is not triggering properly. So I gotta fix that up. I'm kind of glad I didn't get to the boss in that level, because that's also a boss that no one's seen yet. Yeah. Stage 6 is a boss run, so it's all the previous bosses but harder. So, yeah. And with the bosses being broken like they are, it's kind of going to be too easy at that point. So I got to fix that coding. Looking at the action step here. Yeah. So it's meant to go to action step 2 whenever they take damage, which would be... Okay, so action step 2 is supposed to be moving around. Moves between 4 different possible directions, semi-random, with a timer of about 3 seconds, so it's supposed to keep doing that. And then once that finishes, it's supposed to go back to the idle position. I'm probably going to have to adjust that a little bit. I might have to... yeah, I'm going to have to do this. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to adjust their action steps individually. Because the action steps are all set up in the coding already. There are 7 different action steps that they can go through. And I tell them which one to go to with which thing. Each one's got its own unique movement patterns and everything like that. But in the end, it comes down to move, attack, or idle animation. A few of the bosses, like the fourth stage boss, his actually is move up, down, left, and right, and stuff like that. So he moves around, um, and he shoots 5 projectiles at once. But for some reason, he sometimes doesn't shoot 5; he shoots just 1, and it sucks. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Alright, so I fixed the first boss. But yeah, I just wanted to do a short stream here to show off the game a little bit, show my progress on it. I'm pretty dang close to being finished with it entirely. I got 19 days to go for funding. After the 19 days, I got to focus on getting the physical cartridges out to people, getting that taken care of. There's a comic book coming with it. I'm trying to get that done. Thank you very much. I've been putting my heart and soul into this game. I've been working on it it's February, so 10 months, 11 months I've been working on this game. The coding has been an issue. As it stands now, there's still some coding I would change a little bit, but it's gonna not be done tonight. It's gonna be done over the next couple days. So you can expect to see another one of these next Monday, with another update. I hopefully by that point we'll have my MIDI keyboard. Hopefully I'll have my MIDI keyboard by next week, so I can have the third stage music finished. Because like the program that I use, I have the ability to use my actual keyboard for it. Thank you very much. Yeah, coding is always an issue, but whenever you're coding by yourself for the most part and you only get like minimal assistance from random people, it's kind of interesting. But let's see, like the program I have uses like regular keyboard, but I have to switch on the program between octaves and stuff like that, and it's not the most effective. Like, I love that boss transition music. This right here, I love that. That's the boss transition music at the final stage, and that's also the warp screen music. I love that track, but the other one, like this used to be the first stage music by itself, and then I'm like, okay, let's change it up. This was also the first stage music, so I just stuck with this and expanded on it, you know. I tried to incorporate industrial, like 80s synth stuff sounding to it, but it's all actual chiptunes. This one, because anyone that knows the game knows that this actually originally didn't start off as an original game. It started off as a remake of a bad game. But after about a month of working on that, I started adding my own stuff to it, adding my own enemies, adding my own music, everything. But I did remake the original music, and it actually is the music that you would hear if you beat the game, which is this. You recognize it from the trailer too, actually. Yeah. It's a very interesting thing, because this is essentially me reproducing the original game's music. Like, let's see if I can find that. This is the original. That's the original version of it. And this is mine. But theirs is a lot longer. Like, theirs is like 2 minutes long. And I think that's because they in the original game they reused that song for like everything. I just never wanted to just do that, so I started making my own music because I didn't want to just hear the same song over and over and over again. Um, and then I'm like, I don't like the way the enemies looked, so I'm like, let's make my own. And then I'm like, I don't like the way the stage is set up. Let's make my own. I don't like how all the stages look the same in the original game. Oh, let's make them all look different. Every one of them look different. There's no boss fights in the original game. Let's make some boss fights. And then I'm like, let's make this more like Mega Man. Okay. So I've been working hard on that. And then my keyboard broke. But yeah, I'm gonna be updating the Kickstarter here, probably tomorrow night, with some more stuff from the comic book. A couple days after that, I should be updating the demo on the itch.io, which I'm gonna post a link to right now, where you can play the demo. The demo is an older version than this, so it's got more bugs. But yeah, there's the demo. There is the PC version, and there is the ROM version, so you can run it on an emulator yourself. Be warned, the executable for the PC version, some antiviruses register it as a possible virus because of the configuration file. The configuration file is what tells it to like recognize that it's a controller and stuff like that, as well as a splash screen. It is a false positive. It's just the way it's set up. I am talking to the guy. It's using a program called Nestec. I am talking to the guy that did it to help get it taken care of, and so that way, by the time the game is released, it shouldn't have that anymore. I would recommend using the ROM file instead, so you can use your own like emulator and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm hoping that the next game my program is gonna be on my Tandy back there. I'm just joking. I'm not gonna program on the Tandy for a little bit. But I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I gotta go through and upload this up to my YouTube as well. If you're interested in the game, make sure you check it out. If you're on YouTube, Ricardo, and who else is in here right now? Yeah, I don't know the Silly Gnome and stuff like that. If you guys are interested, check out the game. It is 19 days funding. There is several different tiers. The most expensive tier, there's only one left of because it is the collector's edition, and that is $100. It is worldwide shipping. It is for the physical cartridge. Physical cartridge. Each one of them does come with the PC version, but I'm sending out physical cartridges. If you just want the digital version, it's $15 for that. It comes with the comic books, the PDF version. It comes with the PDF of the user's manual, screen art stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. If you could share the game out, see if we can get this blown up bigger. That'd be awesome. The bigger the more we make, the more I can make like copies. Right now, with the amount of funding I've gotten, I have enough to get the copies finished that I have now, as well as uh, actually produce more copies for afterwards to sell as well, um, which would be fun. And then it also allowed me to start work on the next project, which is also going to end up getting crowdfunded for release for physical cartridges. I might do a Patreon for that as well, actually, for development time, so that way I can dedicate more time to it. But thank y'all. I I know it's short stream. I know this is a dev stream, but I'm gonna share the love with my friends here. I'm gonna go ahead and braid you guys over to one of my friends' channels. I know Ricardo that you came to say hi to me, message me on Messenger. I'm gonna go ahead and rate you guys over to a friend though, just to give them a little bit of love too. All right, here we go.
Oh, grab the other headpiece. What's that at? Since now, actually no, that would